I'm absolutely glad to have this morning with us Miss Latronica Fisher. She is a wellness consultant. She is based out of Houston, and we are so glad to have her in the Masterclass Spotlight. Welcome to Masterclass, Latronica.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Greetings. It's always wonderful to be in the presence of what I do to expose all the possibilities. So thank you for having me.
Well, we are absolutely glad to have you with us, superstar. So first and foremost, tell us a little bit about your company.
Well, I am the founder and CEO of Road to Wellness. And what that means is that for over 20 years, I have worked in allopathic and holistic medicine. And so what I have learned is that in this whole journey that our community and people that looks like me need to learn or be exposed to the awareness of how we can get well using natural approaches. And so that's when I birthed Road to Wellness into health. And my goal from there has just been striving to just bring awareness to health and wellness naturally, holistically, non-surgically, no drugs, just total wellness.
It sounds like you're a fan of plant-based. So we heard Latronica in her intro. You cannot have wealth, entrepreneurs, without your health. You cannot have wealth without your health. So Latronica, what is success principle number one for what has made you successful as a wellness consultant?
Wonderful. So success principle number one is going to be to ensure people to know the importance of expecting what you expect. And success principle number one means that it's so important for you to know what your body is doing and what's out of harmony. So that just means that every single year you should consider having this Quest test done. And what this is, it can be done remotely anywhere in the country. You hold the sensors just like this, and what it does is it scans 68,000 variables of the body from head to toe to tell us what's out of balance, what's not in harmony. And if someone is remote, what we do is send them out a kit to place on top of this box, and it scans the body. So my principle number one has always inspect what you expect. That way, things don't unexpectedly show up.
I love that first success principle. Inspect what you expect, right? So you always got to check it out before you say yes to it. So I love the fact that technology is woven in. The kit that Latronica just shared with us seems to me a device that is very, very helpful. But remember, inspect what you expect. You want to make sure you have a sense of what the outcome is going to be. Latronica, success principle number two.
Number two is a combination of two things: physical movement and water. And as basic as they are, I have run across so many of my clients that do not like water. But water is the root of everything that we live and breathe by, from our food, to just our environment, to our organs, to our skin. Water is so important. And so here is my water, which I'm always showing people that I do represent everything that I say. At night, I prepare a gallon of water, and I drink a gallon of water every single day. And so remember, all the plants, the roots, the trees, your body, everything thrives off water. And just because you're consuming carbonated drinks and sweet drinks and caffeine and coffee and all these things in the morning, those actually deteriorate the body. So water needs to be in a separate category, because what water does is it reverses ages, it moves the blood along, it improves circulation. So water is the essence of everything. If you don't like water, one of the things I suggest for my clients is that you cut up cucumbers in there. You can squeeze lemons and limes. For me, I put a fourth a teaspoon of cayenne pepper in my water every morning, as well as some ingestible essential oils such as frankincense and myrrh and DDR prime, on guard. What that does is make the water an antioxidant. So water is extremely important. Your body is 70% water. And then the second part of that is physical movement. We must exercise. None of this is negotiable anymore. We used to kind of decide whether we want to do something or not, but it's not negotiable anymore. I make an appointment with myself every single morning to move, to exercise. We are living in a world that's so inundated with busyness, from stress to, just family life, work, careers, clubs, organization. But you have to keep the lymphatic system moving. And so you can do that with something simple as just a rebounder, which is just a little mini trampoline that you can jump on for 3 minutes in the morning and 3 minutes in the evening. And it gives you a tremendous value in terms of your lymphatic system, your joints, your blood circulation. And then there's a vibration plate. And what that is that you stand on it, and what it does is just vibrate your body from side to side, and it shakes up all the cells inside of the body to just kind of release a lot of the toxicity and fluid, and just to move your lymphatic system. So it's important that you drink water and you move your body every single day. This is no longer negotiable. It is the essence of what it's going to take to stay well in this generation.
All right, so you heard Latronica, our wellness superstar, tell you that drinking water and movement is not a nicety, it is a necessity. Okay, so for me, I get in about 3 miles every morning. I have a gallon of water for me. I'm not as strong as Sister Latronica is. A gallon would kind of have me going, where a lot. So 30 minutes of working out, half a gallon of water, and 3 miles does it for me. Listen, y'all, get it in. Move, drink water, and move again. Latronica, what is our success principle number 3?
So success principle number 3 is by far my favorite. This is where I really get tuned in, turned on, and turned completely up. You must clean the body on the inside at least twice a year. So those who are dealing with constipation, problems sleeping at night, bloating, gas, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, you must learn how to detox your body at least twice a year. Why? Because we are bombarded and we're inundated with toxins in our community that are truly weaning on our body and creating so much illness that we must clean up. You wouldn't let your car go a whole year without cleaning it. You would not let your house go without cleaning it, or your laundry. So you must clean the inside of your body. We're dealing with traffic around the world. We're dealing with toxic food. We're dealing with herbicides, pesticides. We're dealing with environmental toxins. We're dealing with stress. And the number one toxin that we're dealing with in this world today is drugs. Many people are taking drugs by prescription or over the counter, and all of these are weighing down on your organs and causing them to become extremely weak. So there are some basic detox supplements that I always recommend. It's important to do a parasite detox. It's important to do a heavy metal detox, a fat flush, kidney, liver, gallbladder, a blood cleanse. And so these are some of the detoxes that I usually will recommend, because it's important to make sure that you are detoxing at least twice a year. So they are in capsule form. And if someone decides they wanted to go with our detox products, we do have liquid options. But I want to impress upon you the importance of detoxing, because if you don't detox, then health and wellness issues start to show up unexpectedly. And that's why it's so important for you to cleanse.
All right, so you got number 3. You got to scrub the system. You got to keep it clean and fresh, and you got to do it at least twice a year. So I'm sure that if you did it 4 times a year or once every 90 days, it wouldn't hurt you either. Yesterday, I put a post up, the one and only Queen of FUA, our wellness queen. This woman is now in her mid 80s. And if you see Queen of FUA, it's going to blow your mind at how youthful and vibrant this sister is. And she was just talking about that. She was saying that when our sisters, when the queens in our community cleanse their system, cleanse their mind, the whole world is blessed, because they pour that blessing into their companions. They pour that blessing into their children. They pour that blessing into their families. So listen, scrub that system, keep it clean, as Sister Latronica is saying. Latronica, come back in and tell our audience how they can get in contact with you.
Wonderful. Well, I am, as I said, in the Houston area, but we service people all over the country.
Right.
And the best way to reach us is 713-520-8188. Again, that number is 713-520-8188. And when you do call us, we are running a special for our MBN family to offer them a 15 to 20% discount on either the Quest scan, which is expecting what you inspect about the body, as well as the detox program. A good holistic detox program is going to be a full body detox. So when you call, just ask them to apply your MBN family discount, and we will get you all taken care of. But I highly encourage you, it's still the top of the year, to get going so that you can enjoy the best health the rest of this year.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, our wellness Miss Wonderful, Latronica Fisher, just gave an awesome masterclass. And as I say after every interview to you, my audience, my beloved audience, stop trying so hard to fit in. You were born to stand out, like Miss Wellness Wonderful, Miss Latronica Fisher. So I want to thank her for being with us this morning.